You're so watching the morning show right here on eTV. Thank you for starting your morning with us. It's so good to be with you. Today, I'm thrilled for my next guest. We have with us AB Mazibuko, who is the founder of NMIA and the Business Builders Academy. He's joining us back again right here on the show. And today, we're going to be focusing on a topic that's close to many of our hearts: empowering young South Africans to start their own businesses. Unemployment rate is skyrocketing, and therefore the call for young people to start their own businesses is definitely on the lips of many South Africans, and he joins us this morning to encourage us on that. AB, welcome back to the show.
Osi, morning, how are you doing? Thank you for having me once again.
It's great to have you again. I'm good. I'm looking forward to this conversation.
I'll call this home eventually.
Hey, look, I think we should get you a room downstairs somewhere. But let's talk about this. This is something that is really real, right? We see the unemployment rate is something that's constantly going up. It's something that's constantly rising. It's something that's always in a conversation. What do you think is one of the biggest opportunities that young people have in the world of business? Because young South Africans might be thinking, maybe it's oversaturated by this point in time. What are some of the biggest opportunities that they have?
Yeah, you know, unemployment is a very huge topic, not just in South Africa, all over the world. And it's still gonna hit people hard because with the introduction of AI, you know, software as SAS, unemployment is still going to be hectic. It's going to hit people hard. And the advice I can give to youngsters or people that are looking to enter entrepreneurship, the best industries to look out for is IT. IT, telecommunications, anything that has to do with technology, the food industry, the health and beauty industry. You can never go wrong there because that is still in demand. There's a lot of play within those industries. But anything besides that, it's saturated, and like I mentioned, AI earlier on, it's going to hit people hard. That's why unemployment will never go down. It's going to constantly increase.
And I think a lot of young people, they've got the idea of wanting to become entrepreneurs, to start their own businesses, but there's like a lot of challenges that they face, and various ones. A lot of us, you naturally gravitate towards finances only, but it doesn't seem like it's only financial. What are some of the challenges that you find that young South African entrepreneurs, up-and-coming entrepreneurs, struggle with to actually put this all into action?
Jose, it's not actually challenges, it's fear. You know, the youth is scared. And they're scared of what? They're scared of taking charge at times, you know. And not the youth as such. I would say us, especially South Africans, because I've traveled a lot in Africa. Africans are go-getters. They hustle from get-go. So that is why entrepreneurship is growing at a slow pace in South Africa, because people want that comfort. The moment the youth can wake up and say, listen, no one is coming to save us. We need to jump out of this comfort zone now. It's not challenges of getting into entrepreneurship. It's fear of jumping into the entrepreneurship bubble.
Yeah, because it feels like there's no net that's holding you in that one.
Exactly.
But also at the same time, AB, I'm also feeling like, but it requires a zaga. It needs money to be able to do this. And there's a young person who's maybe sitting there going, I don't have the financial backing. I don't have the funding to start the business. What other opportunities are there if someone is finding themselves in a space where they're saying, I've got a business idea, but I just don't have the funding?
If an individual is sitting home right now and says, I want to do X, Y, Z, Marakina Zaga, there's social media. Social media is free of charge. You want to start a cooking business, spend 200-300 rands, buy ingredients, start cooking that and go live on TikTok, post it on your Instagram, tell people what you do. You want to start a clothing line. You don't have to actually have money to go buy material or go to China. There are actually clothing stores that are looking for ambassadors. Go out there. So whatever industry, even if it's technology, there's so much you can do by utilizing the power of AI and social media. Social media is free. You don't have to pay to utilize social media. In social media, you can easily reach over 50 million people with the click of a finger.
Yeah.
So the person that will say, I cannot enter entrepreneurship or I cannot do business because I cannot zaga, that is an excuse that they're using to not want to get out of their comfort zone.
AB Gatunu is fighting and is keeping us in line today. I can feel it.
It's the truth, though.
It's the truth. It is the truth. And we don't want to be able to look back at the end of this year and feel like, man, I should have done this. I could have done that, but I didn't. But let's talk about something else. You know, earlier on you were speaking about the IT space and the beauty and health space being industries where young people could possibly still be able to venture into because AI might be the right place where it's going and there's still a demand for that. Are there certain industries where you might say it's ripe for young entrepreneurs or young people to be able to step into?
Technology. Technology. Every business requires technology. Every industry requires technology. So if you can get yourself into a technological space right now, if you're a youngster, you're a youth, you're still going to university, I would rather say stop studying these things of wanting to be an advocate. Study something that will put you into a technological space. Coding, companies right now are looking for people that know how to code.
Yeah.
Companies are looking for people that know how to create softwares, navigate through softwares. If you go to Twitter, Elon Musk, I think, mentioned it about 2-3 days ago. He's looking for someone who knows how to code. He doesn't care which school you went to. He doesn't even care if you went to school. For the fact of the matter that you know how to code. Send him your code. If it works, he'll use it. That is where the world is going to. The world does not care whether you have 30 degrees in law, you have MBA, you have LLB. A lot of people right now are sitting at home and they've done a doctorate in something. They're unemployed. Some people have studied whatever they've studied for, and they've got an individual from the same street, Etopsi, Emapetla, Snake Park. That person didn't go to school, but I'm grade 11. He's coming to us right now with an SVR. You know, just because he's following the trend of what is actually happening right now in the market. So, back to your question, technology. Whether you want to study food, study technology in the food space. You want to study beauty, technology in the beauty space. You want to study clothing, technology in the clothing space. That is the best advice I can give anyone that want to carry on studying and wants to prolong in the future world, the world that is coming. Go into IT.
Technology is the way to go because technology is definitely taking over. Amy, it's always great to be chatting to you.
I love coming
I'm fired up, and today I can feel it, but it's necessary for us to be able to push. And before we wrap up our time, literally in one sentence, what do you say? Young entrepreneur who's feeling that little bit of that feeling, I should do something about this, and they need that last little encouragement to start their business. What do you say to them?
Number one, get up, kick that blanket. And another thing, be involved in a community of like-minded people.
Yeah.
Whether Ekasi, wherever. Or if you don't have a community, join the Business Builders Academy, where you'll find like-minded people. Join them, let them brush you up, let them motivate you. But the last, but not the least, take action.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, don't let it remain as an idea. Let it be a reality. Because if it remains as an idea, June is coming. After June, then there's October. Before you know it, we're shouting, happy 2026. You know, so the year is moving quick, you know, so that's all I can tell them.
Be able to,
get out of bed right now, kick that blanket, that idea that you had since last year or early this year, bring it into action. Let it not be an idea anymore. Get it out of that paper, get it out of that book, put it into play.
Amy Mazibuko, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the morning show. And I think you heard exactly what you needed to hear. Vuga ugeze, ubangene. Just go and put action into it. Amy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And if you want to get more details on the Business Builders Academy, go on and check for Amy Mazibuko on all your social media platforms, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. Just search for him. You'll be able to find even the official page, Amy Mazibuko SA. Follow him, get in touch with him, send him a message that you join this community of like-minded people and get the tools that are necessary to empower you as a young person to build your business. Not just young people, no matter who you are, to go on and build your business as we're going into the new year. And I think it's going to be definitely some key stuff that we look back at the end of 2025 and we're saying, we're ticking boxes because next year is a new year, not another year. We'll be right back.